and be respected again all over the world. We will be the envy of...
I see they went with the correct solution to hearing impaired viewers, which is subtitles instead of putting a little box down here with a fucking moron doing... Because they're always fake. They always turn out to be fake. Like, they can never find a real one. So, I mean, they should just stop.
Yeah, what those people are really doing is just throwing up random gang signs.
No, it's not fake, but it's such a small number of people, even among the deaf people. So I did a year of like it was a video production course in a university, but it was but it had a tilt to with like deaf people and with it. So I learned about it. So there's a certain subset of deaf people who were born deaf, who they'll see the words, but they can't, because they never heard a representation of how the words are spoken. So they can connect what's being said. And the sign language makes that work. Dude, I saw deaf people talking to each other in sign language all day. They speak, they talk. It's not fake.
No, I get that.
But
I'm not saying it's fake.
It's people who are born deaf. If you became deaf at some point in your life, probably after the teenage years, yes, you can read. You understand what I'm saying? So not only it's a small, not only deaf people who are born deaf or became deaf early, they can read, but their words don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? So that small subset of deaf people. So I say,
okay,
bad luck, dude. Doing that thing on the screen. So at the end of the day, all deaf people, even those who can read, take advantage of the sign language.
You're here first, folks. Kyle says all deaf people are illiterate.
But the amount that need the sign language and can't just do it with subtitles, it's like a subset of all the deaf people who are already a small subset. So I'd say bad luck, buddy.
I mean, I'm not going to even argue with you, Kyle, because that's such a ridiculous claim, but okay. I'm just going to say okay. I've also known people who were born deaf, and that was not my experience. But I don't know, maybe it's different all around. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I've never heard that before.
Deaf and they could hear?
Never heard that before.
They could read?
Never heard that ever in my life. We used to have a deaf not, I wouldn't say a department, but like a deaf outreach in our church.
Like, Google, can deaf people read?
Deaf people read? I'm not putting that in my Google history, Kyle. That would feel like, I feel like that would be, that's a trap. Kyle's trying to trap me.
I think it's a waste of resources and time and screen real estate and whatever. Maybe with AI,
killed by the deaf mafia.
they can have like a closed caption options, which like you turn that option on your TV and it makes a little avatar with like a 3D person doing that just for you, like a closed caption. You know what I'm saying? Option. That'll probably be it. But I also think it's dumb to
Incular remind me of something. I know that the reading lips thing isn't as absolute as some people think it is. Some people think that they can just read lips entirely. It's more if they're just getting the gist.
Yeah.
And even in that case, they still need like help with like signs. That I've heard. I've never heard that deaf people can't read. Maybe you're right, Kyle, but that's just such an outlandish claim from my end. I'm just like, what?
Yeah, I learned a lot of shit when I did that thing. And
world's most
about
educational
people.
podcast. We're bringing it back. you learned it here first, folks. Deaf people can't read.
of every nation, and we will not allow ourselves to be taken advantage of any longer. During every single day of the Trump administration, I will very simply put America first.
That's a dog whistle. It's a dog whistle, all racists. We hear you. We're assembling now President Trump to take over the world. Dude, what if Trump did just start like we're going to invade Mexico? We're going to take over the entire we're going to take over the entire world. We're starting with Central America and work our way down.
Our sovereignty will be reclaimed.
Wait, pause real quick. So, so, K-Reds, if you're gonna Google shit, can you not copy and paste an answer from Quora? You fucking dumbass.
What is Quora?
Quora is like Reddit for nerds. It's people answering, other retards answering your retarded question. So,
oh, I love those. It's like Yahoo Answers.
There is, like I said, there's deaf people who are proficient, but there's a lot who have difficulties because there's a lack of exposure to phonetics. You just never heard a word, how it's supposed to sound, how it's supposed to connect, and all of that.
I get why that'd make a problem with them speaking
the
ever.
exact answer that he copied from Quora, which is the one that kind of refutes what I'm saying, because that's what chat always do. It's fucking get the most dumb shit from Google to try to refute what I say, just to try to fucking embarrass me. But
Google AI,
Google is bullshit. Google is bullshit.
That was the AI answer. So actually,
you're
arguing with the machine, Kyle. How's that make you feel?
I just saw the AI answer. It wasn't that. Or maybe his AI answer was copying from the exact Quora thing that I saw.
K-Reds is saying about 5% of deaf people can read English at 12th grade level or higher. However, the majority of deaf people have poor reading skills. Well, if you had said that 15 years ago, I'd been like, man, that's crazy. But now most people have pretty poor reading skills, honestly. So it's not much different.
Safety will be restored.
Now it makes more sense.
The scales of justice will be rebalanced.
So if you were saying they had problems reading, I'd be like, okay, I guess, because they mostly deal with sign language, that would make sense. They don't really exercise that muscle as much as you would probably think.
Because sign language is not. Also, I learned a little bit. So sign language is not like each sign is a word and it's constructed like the language. It's not.
Yeah.
So you know how it is?
Yeah.
They basically create a little theater in front of them and they have things happening in character. Swear to God.
Kyle, shut the fuck up. You're fucking with me now.
Swear to God.
Shut the fuck up.
And many times they will say, this is this character, this is that character, and then they will situate the things and make the expression. I'm sorry. How do you think it is? If it's not words.
I just picture like a rich deaf person with like little costumes and stuff.
Little marionette thing. It's basically that. I swear to God.
No, Kyle,
Sure.
You're making all this up.
Sure. Whatever.
No, you're making all this up. This is not. None of this is real, Kyle. I don't believe a fucking word you're saying to me.
And like the expression of the person when they're doing one character, you notice they do all the face. It's because like they. I'm telling you, dude. It's kind of
ASL is just shadow puppetry.
Kinda. It's not as simple as I'm describing, but there's that. Absolutely, it's part of it. We're gonna end up looking at YouTube videos of like how to do ASL. How does ASL works?
God.
And like at extreme cases when there's no little puppetry that they can do. They will do a word that is letter for letter. So, for example, names of brands, places, things like that, names of things that don't have a puppetry thing, they would like go letter for letter to form that word.
K-Rate says,
And then, no, then they will form that word. They will like say, they will situate, look, you see, I did that word, this is this, and then they use that inside that little theater. I'm telling you. Yeah.
That's why I see so many deaf people wearing shirts with red curtains in the front.
Yep.
Oh my god, this is the funniest thing you've ever told me, Kyle.
It is funny.
Oh my god, I wasn't expecting deaf people make shadow puppets for communication. This is the topic of tonight's podcast.
I don't even. So dumb. Like there was subtitles in the video, and that generated this whole sidetrack.
We've learned new things tonight, people. Deaf people can't read, and they use shadow puppetry for communication. Oh my god, my head hurts. Dude, like my face is like hurting from laughing so much.
Just laughing at that deaf people.
Oh my
He's a-
god. Stevie J says Till is defeated by deaf people.
Yep.
What is this, Nacho?
You've just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Oh
It's
my
funny if you
God.
put it that way, but yeah.
Oh my
But I
God.
wasn't lying. I was just saying.
Oh my god. Oh.
I wonder how's the N word in sign language.
Oh my god. Oh.
I'm curious. They just do big lips.
Dead people are just mimes. Dead people are just mimes.
Just crack the whip. No. ESL is old. No, know how language takes time.